about to go down. Huddle Sports Network, yeah, we own this town. Mic in hand, dreams in the air. Step to the stage, what you got, don't care. Huddle up, it's time for the show. Open mic vibes, let your talent flow. Every Saturday night, 7 p.m. on the dot. Central Standard Time, give it all you've got. Don't matter if you're seasoned or just starting out. Step to the front, shout it loud, no doubt. Rhymes, beats, verses, the energy's lit. Huddle Sports Network, this is where we get fit. Everybody's welcome, no need to hide.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Open Mic Night. What's up, Eric? What's going on, bud? It's not much of an open mic if it's just me and you, huh? I don't know. I guess we'll see. See if someone joins in, wants to comment, wants to say hello. See how it rolls.
No, I just want to say my Saturday's been chill. It's been smooth. Besides the Badgers losing once again, they freaking suck.
Oh, are you having a bad year with your Badgers?
Rob, it's been tough, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, has it been tougher than your Giants or the Packers? I mean, come on, man.
Actually, Green Bay's doing good. We first right now, so I can't complain too much, right?
Right. We are in first. Who's in first place? We
and
are.
The Giants is not that far from first place in the NFC East. They only 2 games behind the Eagles.
Yeah. You already beat the Eagles. You already beat the Eagles. What's up, Paul? What's going on, man?
What's up, Paul?
Paul's a Lions fan. He's a Lions fan. The Lions got Monday night. Do you think does Tampa take down the Lions?
I think so. Listen, Baker Mayfield's already done it without his main weapons. I feel like he can go in there in Detroit and show what he's about. He's already MVP candidate.
Yeah. I mean, some people say he's the MVP candidate. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't argue it. What's up, A-Dub? What's going on, man?
What's up?
Mr. A-Dub, how are you doing, sir?
Why does one will ever be?
There you go. What best you can be on a Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dub, how we feeling about the Buccaneers game? I feel like they can go in Detroit and handle some business.
Being so Detroit is very much weak in their secondary, they should have no problem being able to win.
Yeah, because you think Mike Evans is going to play?
I guarantee you he might.
They're holding it to their chest. They're not late. I mean, it's a game time decision. That's all the way till Monday.
Yeah, it's a game time decision with him and Mbuka.
Mbuka, yeah. That's tough, man. I can't wait that long. I got to sit those guys out this week.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy-wise, anyway. Because if you wait till the game time from the side, if they say, nope, they're out, I'm screwed.
Speaking of screwed, I keep seeing this whole report about Green Bay's flight being delayed.
Yeah, I saw that with somebody. I think Isaac posted it. I didn't hear nothing about that. I know they left at like 1 o'clock today. I saw all the pictures from Green Bay of them boarding at Strobel, but
yeah, they got flight trouble and and it's still a long-term delay. And I think it's supposed to be a delay in their flight, like it may be late in the night before they get to their destination.
Did they have to be grounded someplace or go down someplace?
Probably. I don't know. I mean, I just keep seeing delay somewhere. I'm wondering where are they located.
That's weird. Man, I hope they're all right. Hope everything.
That usually doesn't happen, though. That is kind of odd.
I know, right?
Very, very odd, because you would think when it comes to any flight they take, it usually there's no major problems like that.
Mr. Colin, how you feeling?
Hello.
How you feeling about your game?
We'll see. It seems like it's two kind of teams that are in between where they're going to be. Yeah.
Yeah, they're still trying to find themselves.
if there's a time to get Philly, it's probably now. So I would say that would be what I'd be doing, but we'll see.
Who's the starter up for the QB? I want to know. Who you got?
It'd be Carson Wentz.
Oh, so what happened?
Yeah.
He's not ready. He didn't. JJ's not back.
I mean, if his ankle's not good, it's not good. I mean, I never thought they should have played him anyways against Philly, but I like Wentz against Philly. He knows the team, so I like that playing of him.
Well, I mean, and you rather play Wentz over Brosmer, whatever that guy's name is?
Yes, I like Brosmore, but we need Wentz
I
against
even heard he was an option. I was like, what? What?
Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad quarterback, but he's definitely not ready for Philadelphia. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean,
maybe Tennessee, but not Philadelphia.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
we'll see how it goes.
You survived the bye. You got the Eagles. They're coming off a loss to the Giants embarrassing loss.
You got them while they're on a 2-game losing streak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to roll their confidence, man. Please.
That's kind of scary though. When their team's on a couple game losing streak, they're desperate. They're playing hard.
Yeah, you would think that, but I guess that their record after losing games on the road is like 10-11. So under Sirianni,
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't have the best record on the road. If we were playing in Philadelphia, I would be like, nah, that's gonna be tough, especially with Jalen Carter coming back. But I don't know, on the road in Minnesota, bets are off. So we'll see.
Eagles going to play pissed. Yeah, no, I think they are. I mean,
well, if they keep running the stupid dagger route over and over again, it's going to be real easy to beat them because they keep running the same play over and over again. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, speaking of,
here you go. Vikings Eagles. We just talking about it. Rocky showed up right in time, bud.
I appreciate that, man. I'm sorry I'm a little late, guys, but how's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Doing great.
Well,
currently you're dead to me, Rock, but other than that, it's fine.
Excuse me, I didn't catch that. What'd you say, Colin?
I said, well, currently you're dead to me right now, but other than that, it's fine. Ask me about 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow.
Yeah. Come to find out,
yeah.
I don't get my wish. I wanted JJ McCarthy because I knew that little bitch didn't have all the experience that he needed to be, But with Carson out there, you might have a good chance because
revenge game.
I don't trust my offensive coordinator. I really don't. We need to get rid of that guy, and then I'll start feeling better.
We were just talking about that, saying, if the Vikings, they keep running the same 10-yard dagger route that they were running the last game, it's going to be pretty predictable.
Speaking of QBs, I guess we're more fortunate than Rock because we're facing a backup this Sunday.
Yeah,
it was confirmed that Kyler Murray. It's been confirmed that Kyler Murray is out, so Jacoby Brissett is the guy we're facing.
Fuck.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, I give Brissett more love than I do Murray, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too.
I tend to agree with Rock on that one. Tyler is too pragmatic. He's all over the place. I think Brissett plays more he plays more regimented.
Is MHJ back? Is he going to
when it comes to but then my thing with Jacoby Brissett is that the guy's been moved around so much, but you think if he was that good, he'd keep a spot with one team or somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, some people are meant to be backups, though, too. So sometimes they
played better. They played better last week. They did play better last week.
And Fitzpatrick, that motherfucker was basically a career backup, and basically he went all over the league and did well.
Yeah.
He was Mr. 6 weeks. He was good for 6 weeks, then everybody remembered.
Yeah.
But, you guys against the Cardinal, is it in Arizona or is it in Green Bay?
Yeah, bro.
Arizona.
We were just talking about it. The Packers plane's missing somewhere, bro. It's delayed somewhere. It's not going to make. It's going to be delayed.
Ooh, that could be a problem.
I know. I'm like, what the?
Which
they
says
don't
enough
play
that
till 3 o'clock. They don't play
which
till
says
3.
enough that the minute we get over there, Green Bay may not have no time for trying to practice or get situated in a hotel long enough or anything. Like once you get down there, once you get down there,
sleep.
yeah, that's the problem. Like you ain't gonna get enough sleep in before the game tomorrow.
They're right. I mean, right there, when you said that play was going to be delayed, the only thing I was worried about right there for you guys is, are they going to be able to have enough time to sleep? Because practice ain't going to be there.
Well, bro,
Right.
they don't play till 3:25, and they left at 1 o'clock today, which is weird because, I mean, what? How far is Arizona from Green Bay, for frick's sake?
Probably about 2 hours.
Yeah,
so
in a plane, about 2 hours. Yeah.
I mean, they left at 1 o'clock. There's all kinds of pictures of them boarding the plane. They took pictures of the players getting down to Strobel Airport. So
Did they take the Indian Express? Is that what it was? The old plane from Major League?
I don't know. Maybe the Bears sent over their team jet. I don't know.
Maybe there isn't any pilots.
Yeah, right. Yeah, maybe that's the case.
Bro,
Holy shit.
I'm telling, dude. You said how far is Green Bay from Arizona? It's about more than 1 day away. Yeah, it would be approximately 1 day and 4 hours if you weren't going by plane from Green Bay to Phoenix. You have 1 day and 4 hours to get there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Maybe they were flying over Area 51 and Trump and the guys thought it was illegal as a UFO. I don't know.
Got shot down. Cardinals play better when Murray is out. Yeah, they do. They play better last year.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. Anytime you get in the desert, I get nervous. I don't give a fuck, man. I hate the desert.
I keep hearing, "Oh, cheese melts in the desert." Ah, shut up. That's not.
No, damn.
Shut up.
Flying coach on Spirit. Yeah. So I guess if you're flying coach on Spirit, I guess that must mean that the equipment won't get there until about game time then.
Yeah. That might be late.
You said
What's
that'll
up,
be late.
Ron? What's up, Ron? Our resident Bear fan. What's up? Welcome to the show, Ron, and your unpleasantries. Anyway.
Well, they finally sort of beat a quality team. That's what, 2 quality teams they've beaten in 3 years.
Bro, but now they got the Saints this week. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, like I said, that's like well, I mean, they're playing a last place schedule. It's bound to happen that way. So.
And here's the deal: the Bears haven't beat the Saints. Pretty much owned that series for us for a long while too. Like the last time the Bears beat the Saints, it was around 2008, supposedly.
Really?
Wow.
Yep. That's how long it's been since the last time the Bears beat the Saints.
I bet that's that way for a lot of teams in the Bears.
Ugh. Is that in New Orleans?
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's in Chicago.
Yeah, you never know. You never know in the Superdome. I've been in that place before. That's a crazy stadium. So.
No, it's in Chicago, Colin.
Oh, it is?
Oh, it is?
Chicago. Chicago. It's in Chicago. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Well, they don't have a quarterback that can throw the ball for New Orleans, so it should be easy enough just to run it. I mean,
Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler.
I like that.
Pat Hawkdown. What the fuck?
As soon as I heard that was their starting quarterback, you know what I said to myself? I said, "Rock, they're the #1 pick in the draft."
Yep. Called it right for you. 2000.
You know what I mean? As soon as I found out Spencer Rattler was their fucking quarterback, I said, "Well, the Saints are getting the #1 pick."
Right now, the Jets got it.
2000.
Jets got it right.
Yep.
Which I'm surprised about because I thought they'd be a little better than that.
You ain't gonna beat the Saints by that much, wrong. I wouldn't even push that far. He said they're going to win 38-10. I don't see you beating the Saints by that much. I mean, let's make it clear. Let's be clear and upfront about something. Yeah, the Saints knew they were going to have a bad year, and they have been a garbage team this year. But that team has been competitive in most of the games they played.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody's really blowing that team out.
You're not going to block their field goal, or they're not going to drop the ball and hand it to you like you've had the last 2 games there, Ronnie boy.
Dude, I'm going to tell you something. The block field goal has been a thing this year, hasn't it? Another block last week.
Yeah,
Another
the Bears
one
game.
last week.
The Bears game.
Yeah.
The Raiders blocked it, man, and then the Bears get it, and then they're playing the Commanders, and Jaden Daniels in the rain fumbles the ball, man, and gives it to him right at the end. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, and we got to see a block field goal in that game too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Moody got blocked in that. Moody got blocked in that.
Right. That's right. That's a good call, Dub. Yeah, to block in that one. Telling you, block is in there this year.
So I guess when he blocked it, I guess it put Jake in a bad Moody.
Yeah. Well, the whole game he kicked solid.
Terrible, I know.
Other than that block, bro, he kicked solid for him the whole game.
It's true.
He was solid.
Give it time. He'll double doink it eventually. So it'll happen.
The ain't sure you could say the ain't suck, but like I said, it's been more than 10 years since the last time the Bears beat the Saints. And the Saints have beaten the Bears 10 straight times leading up to now.
Dang.
So Ron, so if the Saints suck, Ron, are you going to be bragging about how you beat them, and being like, "Yeah, we're back. Where the Bears are back. You beat a team that's trying to get the #1 pick. Yay!"
Yeah,
this is exactly like last year. This is exactly like the Bears did last year at the beginning of the season when they were playing against all the AFC South teams. Oh, look at us! We're 3-1. Oh, we're going to win the division. Yeah, because you're playing against teams that suck. It's easy to beat the teams that suck. It's when you actually play teams that are worth a damn that it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they went on their 10-game road streak.
I mean, that's the same thing I keep trying to get across to Cowboys fans.
And more history between the Bears and Saints. The Saints lead the all-time series 19-15.
Yeah, I want to say the last time the Bears beat them was in the playoffs. So,
I mean, you don't get to 4-2 that often. I don't blame you to cheer, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're playing a last place schedule.
Hey,
beat the teams you're supposed to beat.
Hey, in defense of Ryan, man, he can only play the teams that are in front of him.
That's what I just said.
Bottom line. Yeah, I mean, if you
got he already said it.
The last place team, they'll
celebrate
it, man, because
they'll celebrate if they go 4-2. Yeah, you better celebrate while you can.
Yeah.
Hey, I would celebrate going 4-2. I don't care who it is.
I mean, aren't you 4-2 right now, Rock?
Huh? I'm 4-2 right now.
Right now, so you should be celebrating, Rock.
Yeah, so I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm throwing all right for a team that's struggling with an OC that's about a 5-year-old out there. You know what I mean? So I'm not doing too bad. I mean, the DC's doing everything he can to deal with that incompetent fucking cocksucker, but it's okay.
Yeah, and you could say after this week, the Bears' next game, they should win without question, given who they got next after this.
What's up, Dorn?
Who's that?
After the Saints, the Bears are on the road to take on the Ravens.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens are going to turn it around as long as Lamar Jackson's healthy. I can see them turning around. Their defense is poor, though. They're definitely not the team that you thought they were going to be.
No, I'm pretty sure the Ravens.
You know, man, I see the Ravens as being that Kevin Green, or what was his name? Green fucking rant. They aren't what we thought they were.
Yeah,
Dennis Green.
You're talking about Dennis Green.
Dennis Green. That's it. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I forgot his first name, but I knew his last name was Green.
And that was against the Bears too. That was against the Bears too.
We let them off
they thought they were. You know.
Yeah.
To me, when I see the Ravens, it's just the opposite. They aren't what we thought they were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the thing about the Ravens is before the season got started, this was a team that people looked at to have Super Bowl aspirations at the start of the year.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Forget that.
I mean,
I think Lamar has slowed down. I think Derrick Henry has slowed down, and I think that they still haven't. I still think they don't really have a #1 wide receiver.
Yeah. Well,
I was getting ready to say, what do you think the problem is? You took the words right out of my mouth. So.
Yeah, but then you can also look at their defense not holding up the way it should too.
Yeah, but the offense has picked up for the defense for a lot of years. So You know, I know that the defense definitely has struggled, but the offense always seemingly has done it. But Henry has ball security problems. Lamar, I've never thought Lamar was that great of a passer, and he's just a
No.
little slower now. He's
Bro,
just a
they
little
had it
slower.
last year. Andrews didn't drop that touchdown. I mean, Andrews dropped that touchdown.
Yeah, he threw it right to him.
Yeah, in the end zone, bro. It was in his hands. And that last year was their best shot, I thought. I mean, they had Henry, they had everything going, bro. Now this year, look, nothing.
Buffalo looks also very vulnerable as well.
Oh yeah.
Well,
There's no team that looks dominant.
when it comes to the Bills,
I hate to say it, Indianapolis. Holy shit.
but when it comes to the Bills, it's been that team has been carried by Josh Allen having to put on a cape and be Superman for them. Like he has had to do much of everything to keep the Bills winning. And
Right.
when you look at what's surrounding him for Josh Allen, he doesn't have a true number one receiver to throw the ball.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a team that needs a receiver in a bad way. They need a receiver in a bad way. Maybe like a Chris Olave or a Jalen Waddle might be not the worst tonic in the world for him.
Oh, stop.
No, they're not. They're not, Ron. Stop. Just stop.
Just stop.
Ay,
bro.
I mean, if you had like some
I swear to
quantified
God,
research
this
as to
character-
why you think they're going 15-2, then I'd believe you. But there's
No.
nothing. pointing
Bro,
to them
he
going-
doesn't.
This guy to me, this sounds like
Oh,
another.
there ain't nobody
this-
going 13-2 this year. Whoever said that's stupid.
It's a Bears
Yeah,
fan,
he's
so
beyond-
can't
it's
be
a
all
Bears-
that bright. So
Yeah, that
I'm thinking,
that
and
explains it.
part of me can't help but wonder: is this Richard Oliver or Paul Merkel
Stupid
behind
ass.
a backup account?
On a backup account.
Stupid ass.
Bills wouldn't have a winning record the last few years without Allen. Well, I mean, bro, you could say that about any team if they don't have their best weapon. I mean, yeah, they're not the same.
No.
They're not. You know, you take Hurts out of Philly, you take Goff out of Detroit, you can take a lot of guys out of their spot, and they're not going to be the same.
take
you
Jameis
take
Winston out
how
of the
about you
Giants. I mean, really.
Jameis Winston.
Or how about you take Patrick Mahomes out of Kansas City? They ain't the team that they are.
Yeah, no, that's another good point. I mean, he could even maybe say that in Green Bay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Malik Willis throws as well as Love, you know?
I think Willis isn't a bad quarterback. He can hold water, but I mean, for a whole season, not sure.
But when it comes to Willis, I look at him to be a far superior as a scrambler. Like,
I'm going to
he's
tell you
already
right now,
shown that.
Willis gets traded. Did you see that? There's 9 offers from other teams. 9 teams, different offers for him. LaFleur told him already.
Yeah, and I'm not.
I wonder if the Saints are one of them.
It could be.
But I don't think you would trade. I don't think the Saints would trade.
Willis said if he's not going to get a chance to start, then he don't want to leave Green Bay because everything he's gotten from Green Bay so far. He loves where he's at, and if
I really liked Willis in that draft. I feel like Tennessee did him dirty. I liked him going in that draft.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he was out of Liberty. I think he was out of Liberty, right? Because he was at Florida.
Yeah,
he first was at Florida, and then he went to Liberty. So.
And he fell all the way to the 3rd round, if I recall.
Yeah. He did. But he's serviceable. I mean, I said all along, and I know everybody thinks I'm nuts with this, but I'm not terribly stupid. I thought that maybe as a Vikings fan, going after a guy like Anthony Richardson, but using him in a different way, if he'd be okay with him using him as like a kind of a weapon X on offense. I feel like he could be somebody that defenses would have to really kind of plan for, especially if they're not all the way in on McCarthy yet.
Yeah.
But he'd have to accept the role. Like, I mean, he's done being, as far as of right now, Anthony Richardson is done being an NFL starting quarterback. If he continues on the path that he's on, you think he's done. He's no more than a backup quarterback.
Yeah. There's some guys that are just career backups.
But he's really talented, though. Like, he's got all the physical traits to be a great NFL player. He just I don't know. I felt like he was a reach when they picked him, and I think that he definitely needed more time.
Well,
So
at the moment, I'm sure Tennessee regrets letting him go since he outplayed Will Levis last season.
yeah. Oh, you're talking about Willis? Yeah.
Yeah, Malik Willis.
Yeah.
When he outplayed Will Levis last season, I'm sure it said enough to where the Titans regret letting him go.
I mean, Levis had all the question marks about him. I mean, that's why the Vikings didn't take him a couple years ago, and they probably could have needed a quarterback, but they shied away from him too. So it's not surprising. But let's see.
Do you think
Bears
they should have
play
put
this.
McCarthy? You think they
What?
should have
Go
put
ahead.
McCarthy on IR? I mean, because he's been out for what 4 or 5 weeks now. This will be week 4.
I've never understood why they felt the need to start him right away, and I've banged the drum on this for a while. I feel like, I mean, especially with you guys as Packers, like you guys have had 2 straight Hall of Fame quarterbacks over 15, 20 years, 30 years even. And now you got a guy in Love. I mean, I'm not going to say he's a Hall of Famer by any means, but he at least is a good quality quarterback. And he's been brought up the right way. Like they didn't rush him in. Like that's why they've stayed consistently in competition. They weren't worried about the end of the 4th or 5th year of the rookie contract and being like, well, we got him on the cheap so we can build a team around him. Like, no. But if you draft well, then you won't have to worry about that. So draft on the offensive and defensive line high and maybe corner high and get lucky with a few things, but let the quarterback develop. Like,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
sorry, I'm spoiling your secret, Green Bay. I'm sorry that I'm doing it.
No, bro.
It's not like the Vikings are listening to me anyways. So
well, bro, Green Bay's been doing it for a long time.
If you're going to match Green Bay's secret on anything, it's a matter of it's better for you to draft a quarterback at a time you don't need him.
Yes.
Rather than the time that you do need him, because at the very least, once you get him, you'll actually have somebody in front of him more established that he could learn behind.
I mean, in the whole series, the whole history of the Vikings while I've been alive is we've taken like journeyman quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks, guys who are, been on a lot of teams. Like, I mean, you can go back in history my whole time watching the Vikings. I mean, Tommy Kramer was drafted by the Vikings. But
I was getting ready to say, Tommy Kramer's, I think, the last guy that got drafted by you guys.
Yeah.
They drafted a couple other. Dante Culpepper was drafted by the Vikings, as was.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Christian Ponder. I'm not going to talk about Christian Ponder.
I
don't need to talk about him. But I'll tell you what. Here, for everybody that talks shit about Ponder, here's the thing. He knew what the best part of our offense was, and that was for him to turn around and hand that ball to number 28. So he at least had the intelligence to know where the bread was buttered on offense. So he never turned out to be any kind of quarterback. At least he knew where his strength was. But I mean, for the Vikings, if they're really serious about McCarthy, I think they just need to just let him develop. He's 22. Like, he's not old. Like, he was the youngest quarterback drafted in 15 years. Like, let him develop.
Scared. He's too scared. He ain't playing.
I hate.
He's not scared. They're just not playing him.
Well, here's the deal. Nowadays, when it comes to most teams going after getting their rookie QBs, most of them will have their case to where you need to see what you got on him now before the year comes where you gotta sign him to a big contract to keep him.
Yeah, but you got 5 years to do that, though. You have to do it in year 2. Like, you got 5 years to do it. You don't have that many. I mean, look at here. Here's kind of a case in point, too. The 49ers traded up to get Trey Lance. And even some of the people in the 49ers room were like, I don't know, maybe we might want to take Mac Jones. And the irony is that now Mac Jones is their quarterback. Yeah. And he's actually looked halfway decent with Shanahan. He's actually looked pretty good. So
you think it's the coaching, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It has to.
I think it's coaching big time. Coaching and support is Huge.
Because I thought
Yeah.
Mac Jones was crap.
know-
I really thought he was crap, bro. There was no way he
Oh,
was. gonna be
Belichick was his
I'll tell
coach,
you
so
what.
that's your
Yeah.
problem right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say when Mac Jones got drafted, some of the bigger question marks about him was a matter of, was he just the product of a great system around him during his college years in Alabama? Like, he had a lot of talent that he was surrounded by. Was that the real reason why he was able to shine as a QB over there?
I mean, you can make the same case from last year's draft with the Vikings trading up to get Dallas Turner and passing on the guy I wanted them to take, who was Jared Verse out of Florida State. Everybody gives me this shit about, oh, hindsight 2020. Yeah, I mean, we would have. I'm like, no. I said it before the draft. And here's my thing about Alabama players, Georgia too. Are they really that good of a player individually, or are they just good on such a great college team? I mean, Georgia, Alabama, they get 5-star everything. And oh, by the way, the guys on the bench, they're 5-star everything. So who really is the impact player on their defense or offense? Now, if you can do that individually and everybody on the other team is game planning to stop you and maybe one other guy, and you can still put up numbers, that's why I like Verse more than I like Turner. Because Verse was getting doubled and triple teamed every play at Florida State, but he still managed to get double-digit sacks. So that's why I like Verse more.
100%. Because if you're a legit pass rusher, you get the double teams, you get the triple teams, and you still get your job.
Speaking about how good some of these players are coming out of Alabama and Georgia, one could say it. You could say it had to be a competition between Green Bay and Philadelphia about who is getting the better players out of Georgia, because you've seen both Green Bay and Philly was snatching up players from Georgia on their defense throughout the past couple of years.
You guys got some alums. We got some alums, and
the Philadelphia Bulldogs. The Philadelphia Bulldogs.
Pretty much, man.
The Eagles. Defense, when it came to the Eagles, they got Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, N'Kobe Dean, and Kelsey Ringo. For Green Bay, as far as Georgia guys, we got Quay Walker, we got Devontae Wyatt.
Yeah.
Eric Stokes and Javon Bullard.
Yeah, I'll give you Keely Ringo. You can have him too.
Yeah, Keely Ringo to Philadelphia is what Louis Sean was to the Vikings.
I'm telling you, motherfucker. I'm telling you, he doesn't want to tackle. He does not like to tackle.
Well, maybe you can convert him to be a punter or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, he runs over there and he kind of just pushes them out. He doesn't tackle them. You know what I mean?
When it
and
came
it
to
just
Eric
aggravates
Stokes,
the shit out of me.
Yeah, when it came to Eric Stokes, for us, the guy was just fragile.
Yeah. Fragile.
I mean,
I'm starting to think that's how Keely is, man, because he doesn't want to hit anybody.
I mean, the thing was, Stokes had a good start to his rookie year when we got him. Like, he was more than okay when he played his rookie year for us, but then since that he was just fragile and caught out of place in some of his coverages to the point where we had to cut our ties with him.
That was Collins. I think that is his point. He's like, are they good together? Is it because they're together, or because individually maybe you know what I'm saying?
And especially Rock too with you. Like, I'm guaranteeing you guys are kind of maybe second guessing not re-signing Isaiah Rodgers and thinking that Ringo could be the guy. I think you're probably second guessing that.
I mean, no question about it. We're definitely double guessing that one. You know what I mean? But
Rodgers is a Pro Bowler.
Somebody just got done saying hindsight 2020. Hindsight's 2020, though.
But you also had him in house though. That's the big thing. Like, it's one thing we didn't like draft this guy or we let him go. Like, those are things. Like, letting Slay go was one thing, but letting Rodgers go was another. So
I mean, and it was the right move because you expect the youngsters to step up and do their job.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you expect.
Sure.
So, in hindsight, it was the right move. It's just that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He didn't step up like we expected him to, and now we're paying the price this year before. So next year we'll correct it and we'll get it right again. And that's what I'm telling everybody. We're finding out we made some cuts we shouldn't have made. You know what I mean? That's what we're learning right now. Now he's learning that. Like,
coaching is important. Coaching is important too. Coaching is important. Like when you lose both quarters.
Coaching's also important. You're right about that, Colin. Our OC, he couldn't coach his way out of a wet paper bag if I ripped a fucking hole for that asshole.
Hey, Doc, you see the question? If they lose, if you guys lose to the Vikings, this will be 3 in a row. Do they fire
I wish. Land,
they're not going to, but yeah.
I wish they would. I wish as soon as if we lose to you tomorrow, they'd go, no, Kevin, go pack your bags and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't even get on the plane going home.
Don't even get on the fucking plane. Here, look, I'll pay for your fucking plane ticket. Just get on another plane. Get the fuck out of here.
Rock, here's the thing. Rock. You guys have a ready-made guy to step in, though. You have a ready-made guy that you can hire, though. You can hire Frank Reich.
No. You know who wants to come over here? Doug Peterson, I'm hearing, wants to come back.
Okay, well, that would make sense, too. Sure. I have heard that, too.
Doug Peterson's not bro, he's not a bad coach, bro. He's not a bad coach.
Doug Peterson, man, I'd take Doug Peterson in a heartbeat. And then, like Colin said, Frank Reich, I'll take him, too. Either one of them would be great for my offense.
Peterson was a career backup, bro. He knew his place. He was happy with being.
So was Wright. So was Frank Wright.
Yeah, right. Too.
Right.
Knew their place. Knew their place where they were in the league.
Look, Frank Wright is involved in the greatest comeback in AFC history, if not football history, when they came back from the 35-3 deficit.
Yeah.
That was all Frank Wright, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's something about backup quarterbacks, too. I mean, Kevin O'Connell was a third-string backup quarterback. I mean, some of the best coaches are that. So
you just catch a team. They don't have no tape on the guy. No one's seen him. He comes out, and this guy's got everything to prove. He's not scared to lose. I mean, what are you going to do, bench him and make him the backup? That's what he already is. I mean, shit, bro. Go out there.
I mean, Rock, if you want to retroactively do this, you could hire Max Brosmer as your future offensive coordinator because he's a backup for Minnesota right now. Just try and hire him now. Get him when he's young.
Hey, you know who I thought growing up was the best backup growing up? And I mean, honestly, as a little kid, I was like, man, if he comes in, they ain't going to miss a beat. And that was Don Strock of Miami.
That was a little before my time, but I've heard of him. That was a little before my time.
Don Strock, Miami Dolphins. I mean, he was backing up Greasy there for a minute, and then he backed up Marino when Marino first started there. And then Marino went down, and they were like, oh, they're going to miss a beat now. Shit, Don Strock went in there and just picked it right back up. He was one of the best backups in the game.
I always liked Wade Wilson from Minnesota, too. Wade Wilson was a good one, too, for a long time.
But didn't Wade Wilson start there for a while?
He did because Kramer had a degenerative shoulder. So yeah.
Oh, okay, that was the reason.
You know what the funny thing was? You know who our third string quarterback was on that team? Rich Gammon.
Oh, man.
Rich Gammon was our third stringer. He was.
No way.
Yep. The irony of him going to the Super Bowl with the Raiders is funny because again, another guy that liked his hat and they let him go. So.
You know what university he comes out of?
That'd be Delaware, same as old Joe Flacco. Same thing with Joe Flacco, and ironically, Max Brosmer, the backup quarterback for the Vikings, transferred from Delaware to the University of Minnesota. So something about those blue hens. Something about those blue hens. I don't know what it is.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Ron, probably because you're going to drop and give him a few.
That's going to be funny to me. You're saying you're going to blow out the Aints, and yet we already
now, Ron, what happens when they lose to him, though, is the question.
Ron he'll be a ghost.
I mean, as an Eagles fan, I'm torn, dude. I'm fucking torn.
Kubiak. Oh, my God. There's his name, too. Kubiak. Holy shit. Gary Kubiak.
Oh, there's a good one. Yeah,
Mark Purnell.
that's another good one. You're
Mark
right.
Purnell. Mark Purnell. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call him a backup, but how about Steve Young?
No,
I
I
mean,
wouldn't call him a
he
backup
was.
because he went to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him a backup.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
He went to Jacksonville, led them to the AFC Championship game. So no, I wouldn't say that.
He's no Trent
Think about
Dilfer.
that.
I'll tell you that. He's
Yeah,
no
no,
Trent.
he's not. No Trent Dilfer. You know what the irony is that the Bucks 2 years in a row they drafted Steve Young in the first round, and then the next year they drafted Bo Jackson, and neither of them ever played for the team. Really, it's just
I mean, that's how
a funny
stupid.
thing.
That's how stupid they are, man. I mean,
The
Bo
Bucks were
Jackson
dumb
never
back in
played
the
for
day.
him, but Steve Young did for a couple years.
He did for like a year, but yeah,
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was like,
yeah, he was. Sure.
yeah, he's okay. He was all
Yeah.
right.
He might be the
Steve
most
DeBerg is also another career
Oh,
backup.
yes.
too.
Yeah. Holy shit. That's a good one, man.
I forgot about him.
Yeah. No, I'm sure we forgot about a lot, bro. I mean,
Steve DeBerg, yeah, but then he started for a while for Kansas City, and then he broke his finger and had the infamous fucking cast on his finger. Remember?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when
I
he had
think
the
Vinny
cast on his pinky?
Vinny Testaverde too. Testaverde, maybe at the beginning of his career, because I think DeBerg was a backup for Testaverde, but then Testaverde was a backup for like 5 teams. So
Yeah,
George.
I know Testaverde came in as a backup for the Jets and then took that job.
What was dude's?
I know that.
Cowboys and the Browns too. He's a backup both of those places too.
Wow.
Yep.
Will the sucky Eagles win another game? I mean,
Didn't he take that job for Bledsoe, if I'm not mistaken?
He did.
Yeah.
He
That's what I
definitely
thought.
did.
Well,
thought.
hey, I found some. Here's another name I'm sure some people don't think about as far as some of the top contenders for backups. What about Earl Morrall?
Earl Morrall.
Yeah, the
Earl Morrall,
1972 undefeated season. You're right about that, A-Dub. Good job. Yeah, the undefeated season. He took over for Greasy. And then Shula had the tough decision whether to go with Morrall or go with Shula in the Super Bowl.
Bro,
Brett
Don was
Favre.
a
Good call.
Don was
Brett
a backup.
Favre.
Brett, get the hell out of here.
That's a good
He
call.
was.
A-Dub.
He was a backup for Atlanta.
Don was a starter for just like that much, and that was it.
I think it was like 2 or 3 years he was a starter, though, I thought. From like 89 to 91, I thought.
No, I think
I thought it was a couple years.
No, he got rid of fucking Favre after the first year because he couldn't stand Favre.
They made the trade. They did the trade, and Favre was there. And next thing you know,
Jerry,
30 years of the Packers having quarterbacks.
Don who made that call? Ron Wolf. That's who made that call. Ron Wolf.
He did because he was. I think he was at the Raiders at one point. He wanted him with the Raiders, but they wanted Todd Marinovich. They wanted Todd Marinovich instead.
Well, Wolf knew he had an inside source told him basically that Jerry Glanville couldn't stand Favre, so he knew he could get him for cheap. So he called him up and was like, "Yo, what do you want for the Favre kid?" Yeah. And he gave him like peanuts for him and shit. He gave him nothing.
It was a first round. It was a first round pick.
Glanville was betting sawbucks on Favre. Look, he can throw the ball up into the top deck.
Well, hey,
he hated Favre.
I'm finding some more.
He hated Favre.
Hey, I'm finding some other notable backups. Like I'm sure these names even Lion fans should remember, as far as backup QBs that they've had. Guys like Gary Danielson and Sean Hill, and even Charlie Batch, and then Charlie Batch.
Sean Hill was a Viking.
Charlie Batch. There you go. Yeah. Shit, I even thought. I mean, Jim Harbaugh jumped around a bunch of teams too.
Mike Tomczak.
There you go. I'm saying if there was a Bear fan out here, you could probably name all the backups, bro. Because, like, I think every backup played for the Bears.
Kevin Kolb. There you go, Rock. There's one for you. Kevin Kolb.
Kevin Cobb, yeah. Kevin Cobb.
I never.
How about Virgil Carter?
Virgil Carter. You're greasy. There's no greasy.
Colin,
What's up?
did you know? Bringing up Kevin Cobb brought up a bad fucking memory, but I got to tell you,
Oh shit! Here we go. All right, Rock. You need to.
the Eagles. I forget what year it was. I believe it was 04, though. Kevin Cobb. They wanted him to be the starter to start the fucking season. By the third quarter, he gets fucking injured, and Michael Vick comes in and takes over.
Yep, I remember that.
You remember that shit?
I do remember that. Yep.
Michael Vick took over. I remember that had to be around 2010 or so.
Yeah, it wasn't 04.
I remember 2010.
was still there in 04.
Yeah.
2010. I remember you had Michael Vick all the way up to the playoffs that year.
Well, I remember the Vikings had fat ass Donovan McNabb, and that was pretty much his last stop.
Yeah. Because we traded him to Washington for a second round pick.
Here's another guy who had his career as a notable backup and became a starter eventually. Doug Flutie.
Yeah.
Oh God, he was that was the Forrest Gump of the NFL.
That's what started this conversation. That's what started this conversation.
Hey, remember when he did the drop kick, man? He got 3 points.
Yeah, he did. It's like watching the longest yard and having like the Ray Nitschke going, "Hey, what was that?"
Yeah.
It's a drop kick. 3 points.
I know. I mean, I think it was the first drop kick in like 50 years or some shit.
Yeah.
All right, here's a couple more. Cody Carlson.
Oh yeah, I've seen that name.
Right.
I've seen that name too.
I mean, really, Jeff Garcia.
And for him,
Jeff Garcia.
Well,
when it comes to
Mark Sanchez,
Garcia
Cody Carlson
for a lot of years.
And Cody Carlson, that was at a time that
not Mark Sanchez either, because, and I say the reason why Mark Sanchez, because he was taken in the first round, the Jets expected a lot out of him.
He won a Super Bowl. He wasn't a backup, bro. Come on.
Mark Bulger.
There you go. Bulger, I'll take, but Kurt Warner won a Super Bowl with the greatest show on turf, bro.
Well, what happened there, what he's trying to say there is that he was supposed to be the backup to fucking the boy that they got from Kansas City.
Green.
Remember
Trent Green. Trent Green.
Green, right. And then once he got hurt in the preseason, that's when Warner took over.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Trent Green was actually a backup for Gus Frerotte, believe it or not. So go figure.
Right. Exactly.
Did we also this backup that I just found this guy named Chase Daniel.
Yeah. Gardner Minshew.
Oh God.
Oh, there we go.
I always liked Minshew. I always got a kick out of Minshew. I always liked Minshew.
Well, I mean, Joe Flacco's got to be but Flacco's got to be the best quarterback you pulled out of retirement, though. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you could say all these backups, but Flacco's been
and then we got Brian Hoyer and Bob Lee.
Rob, I got you beat on a backup though. They pulled out of retirement, and I know this all too well, especially with Rock there. Randall Cunningham. From selling pool to NFL MVP. Go figure.
Like I said, he was a fucking starter for me for the first 7 years of his career. So,
Chapo,
to me, he ain't much of a backup. I think it's.
I think what was it, Bryce Pop that broke his leg?
He said, "Fucking Mike Tomzak." He said, "Mike Tomzak."
I already said that. Nice try.
I know it was in Green Bay.
Okay, we mentioned that one. What about Steve Walsh?
Yeah,
I believe it was Green Bay that broke his leg. I think it was.
Astronaut.
It was Bryce Pop.
Was it Pop?
Bryce Pop. Yeah, Bryce Pop.
Okay. Because I knew where he broke his leg. I was like, he broke his fucking leg in Green Bay.
Another memorable one. Wade.
Who?
another backup that played for Minnesota, Wade Wilson.
I mentioned that
we
earlier.
mentioned Wade Wilson.
You
Yeah.
mentioned him earlier. Yeah, he said Wade.
How about
Yeah,
Sean
mentioned him.
Salisbury?
Yeah, there
Sean
you go.
Salisbury.
Salisbury. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, Salisbury.
Yeah,
Salisbury steak himself.
yeah, bro.
I think we need to bring back trivia, Jeopardy on Sports Talk every now and then. That was always so much fun back in the day. We had a good time with that back in the day.
Yeah, that would be fun to see.
One of your Packers guys who passed away, I can't remember who the fan was that passed away. Me and him would always get into it, but he was a good sport.
David
Who was
Gray.
it? Who was
You talking about David
David
Gray?
Gray. Yeah.
David Gray.
It was me, David Gray, and Steve Thomas. We would go back and forth. It was fun. We had a good time with that.
David's a good fan, bro. He knows his football. He knew his football, bro. He's a good fan.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't tell if he was serious or sarcastic. You couldn't tell if he was serious or sarcastic.
That's the best part about him, bro. That's what I loved about him, bro.
He's very volatile, but he was a good dude, though. Like, I would chat with him outside.
He kept it real.
He did. But I would chat with him separately out on Messenger, and he was always a good dude. It was a lot about the show. So.
Steve Fuller, you ain't lying there.
Steve Fuller.
Steve freaking Fuller. Yeah, you ain't lying there.
I said bear fan. There should be a bear fan out here. You like rattling them off. Well, there is Ron, but he's just a hater. Not really a real.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Bears, I don't know if he was a backup because I know he started for a little bit. But what about Vince Evans?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I remember Vince Evans. He was a backup. Yeah. He was a backup for every team but the Minnesota Vikings, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think the Vikings. You know what? Ironically, the last stop for Archie Manning was the Vikings too. Archie Manning's last team was the Vikings.
Yes, and his last year was
Vikings team ever.
And Manning's last year was 85, and he was having an interview with his son Peyton, and he goes, "Let me tell you something, son. They told me they were only going to bring 7. They weren't going to bring 8. Guess what? They brought 8."
Well, hey, I tell you what. If we're gonna, how about some backups we know all too well who showed out for our teams before? Like Rock will have a good time with this memory. The best backup he could have seen play Nick Foles, and for Green Bay, the best backup we could have seen played Matt Flynn.
Who?
Matt Flynn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Matt Flynn made a lot of money in Seattle and never played. Charlie Whitehurst, yeah. That's a good one, too.
Yeah, he had that one
Charlie
good game, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I know we said Charlie Batch earlier. I mean, Brett Hundley.
Yeah, Brett.
He looked great when Rodgers was whining and crying about getting his collarbone broken from Anthony Barr. Man, Brett Hundley looked great for you. That was my favorite. That was my favorite Green Bay Packers season.
I
enjoyed watching the Packers
play a long time ago. This should have popped in my head a long time ago. Being a rival, Jeff fucking Hostetler.
Hostetler, yeah.
Jeff Hostetler.
He made a lot of money after that Super Bowl. I mean, the Raiders paid him a fortune.
I mean, dude, he picked up that team like as if it was no big deal once fucking Sims went down in 90.
I'm sure a lot of guys played for the Bears. Holy smokes.
Flutie did play for the Bears and the
Dalton,
Patriots.
most notably before.
Well, Dalton did get drafted as a starter, though, by Cincinnati. That was the Christian Ponder year. Yeah. We don't talk about Christian Ponder too much.
We don't talk about that. I thought, yeah.
No, we don't. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Christian Ponder.
Yeah, I was about to bring up another.
Eagles don't talk about
another name. Yeah. Name for the Vikings.
Colin brought him up earlier. You could see his skin crawl. It was scary.
Yeah.
It was. How about Brooks Bollinger? There's a name from the past.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
What's this one? Rock Leach? What?
Rock Leach. What the fuck is that?
It sounds like a middle reliever for the Tigers. What the hell?
Yeah, it does. I think the Packers had Doug Peterson. Yeah, no, we did. We had Doug Peterson was a career backer.
Ooh, Matt Hasselbeck. Matt Hasselbeck.
Another backup for the Packers. I never heard of Rockley.
Rock Leach.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
never
trying to
heard
think
of.
who that is.
Damn, Paul, how old are you, bro? I mean, I can't remember back from the Leatherhead days.
A little before my time too. I'm not quite sure who that is.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm 55.
Hey.
I've seen a lot of football, but damn.
Yeah.
Who the hell's Rockley?
I think this is a little bit before, everybody else's time except for me and probably Rob. But fucking Joe Gilliam, Steelers, behind Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah.
I
Joe
remember him.
Gilliam.
Terry Hanratty. Terry Hanratty.
There you
How
go.
about that one?
Terry Hanratty, right. There you go, Hanratty. Right.
I can go back to.
Yeah.
I love
And
the
then
Super
you
Bowl
got-
and I love the
and then you got-
NFL draft. So
And then the biggest fucking backup that ended up covering for Mr. fucking All-American Roger Staubach, Clint Hurdle in the fucking Thanksgiving game. Clint Hurdle,
I thought that was
1974.
Craig
Clint
Morton,
Hurdle?
but
No, it was Clint Hurdle. Clint Hurdle.
I thought
Little kitty,
Clint
little.
Hurdle, the manager,
little
the
punk-ass
New
kid.
York, the Texas Rangers.
No, his name was Clint Hurdle. Fucking football player. He wore number 19. He was a little hunter. And he came in for Roger Staubach because Roger Staubach got a fucking concussion. And
Is
they
he
beat
the one that
Washington
punched him in the locker room and then he walked out of the locker room? He ran out of the locker room later?
Yep.
That's the guy?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the same
so.
guy. That's the same guy. He was a hunter.
The bird.
His name was Clint Hurdle, I believe. Clint Hurdle. And he took over for Roger Staubach in a Thanksgiving game and beat Washington.
Okay. Looking at another name for a backup that I remember that was once a backup for Green Bay. Steve Bono.
Steve Bono.
Steve Bono, yeah. Steve Bono.
Elvis Gerbach.
There you go. Elvis Gerbach.
Elvis Gerbach. Yep, I remember that guy.
Yeah. Hey, Corey, you're not supposed to mention this guy.
Yeah, I can deal with that. It's fine.
Colin Collins going to stroke out. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, that's the third time his skin had to crawl tonight.
Not Christian. No.
Scott Mitchell. Ooh, a Detroit mistake. Scott Mitchell.
How about Jim McMahon? He was a backup.
Jim McMahon was a backup quarterback for every team in the NFC North.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Right.
He beat the Packers to
Bro, he got two rings too. One with the Packers, one with the Bears, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing was, I think the year before he got the ring with the Packers, he knocked the Packers out of the playoffs with the Vikings. Maybe it was 2 years before because they beat him at County Stadium because he threw a ball to Rocket or Padre Ismail.
Man might be the most decorated backup for sure.
He's up there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. We're at the end of the show, fellas. I hate to say it, but
We're already at the end of the show, guys.
We're at the end of the show.
Good luck to your team tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
Catch you guys later.
Yeah, except
I'll
Rocky.
talk to y'all Monday about it.
Good luck, but except Big Rock. See you guys.